Hello guys, welcome to our channel. And today we are going to show you our new conversion of our camper.
Okay, now let's show our viewers our kitchen.
Yes, our kitchen. What is camping without a kitchen? Or what is camping without food?
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So, we have a light so that we can also be able to cook during the night or in the winter when it goes very early dark. And it's basically all here inside. It is mounted on two sliders, two heavy duty sliders, and it has the storage, it has the stove, fridge, small compartment for a gas bottle, cutlery. So our first thing is our fridge. It is a wonderful thing to have, not only if you have a camper or if you are camping, but also if you are going to work. You can always store your food and your drinks here inside, and you are sure, and it is a guarantee, that everything that is inside stays fresh for a long time, for as much time that you need. Inside it has ample space to put whatever you want, including our camping juice and our driving juice, and it's just perfect. It is easy to control through the very easy indications here on the side of the fridge, as you can see. Turn on and off. This is to set up the temperature, and here you just set up and down according to your wishes. It goes until -10, so it can freeze at the same time. It's not only a fridge, it's a freezer at the same time. So it's very cool, and it's worth all the money that you will pay for it. So as next we have our 2 cooker stove. This one is from Alpine Camping, but you can find it also in many other brands. It is a gas stove where you have to get this small butane gas cylinders. It has a cool feature. It is basically a safety feature, is that you cannot engage the gas while this is turned. It's just impossible. So you need to flip this first, and only then you can engage the gas and use the flame. The same thing is also happening in the opposite. So you cannot disengage, or better saying, you cannot put this back without disengaging the gas bottle. And this is a wonderful feature regarding safety. So among all this, it is also very important to have space to store all stuff we need on a basic day to prepare food and to cook and all this stuff. So for this, we have these 3 compartments where we normally will put cutlery and an extra gas bottle if needed. And here we have some extra storage. You must notice that this has this kind of net, so to avoid that we put stuff here inside, to block the air light outlets. So I will show you now how to open it. So it's very easy, it's very light. You have once again hinges that will help you to lift the storage compartment. A lot of storage place. And on this side, exactly the same thing. So you can put whatever you want on this side, and you have plenty storage. In addition, we have also this small compartment here that goes all the way to the back and is accessible from this side, from the inside, and from the outside. Well, here is normally where we store our small barbecue and some pots and pans that we might need. In this case, we have also some more gas. Obviously, after cooking, after eating, after all this, there's always a mess of washing up the dishes. So instead of finding a place where you can wash the dishes, we just decided to make it here. And this is in this compartment. We have this small board here to extend our sink, or you can also use it as preparation station for food. And I will show you how to connect our water system. So if you see, I have here a power cable that will run through this hole, and we have our hose that will connect to our water tap. Very easy, just click it in. We come to this side of the car, and here you have the socket to arm the water tap with electricity, and here you connect the water. We also have drainage, and this is thought to avoid that the water runs into this whole area and to avoid damages. And it also avoids that when I drain the water, in case that I'm in a muddy place, it doesn't stay muddy and it's after a mess. So we have that drainage, and here I have a small bottle container that you can just find anywhere. You can buy a bottle of water and you can use it. So in this panel I have basically all the control for the back of the car regarding power. I will arm now the water pump, and voila, we have water. Well, the pressure is not so great here because the distance is quite a bit, and it needs to get free of the air that is inside, but with the time the power will increase. That is unplugged, and as you can see, the water is running without creating any kind of mess. So this is how we wash our dishes. In addition, we have here another small storage place, and we have a small drawer where we normally keep our plates, pots, and all the stuff. So this is our kitchen, and I can't wait to make a nice lunch or dinner in here. Let's close all this, put everything back. It's also very easy, very simple, very quick. Let's close storage place. And this is what I was talking about. You cannot close this without disengaging the stove. So we are always sure that gas is cut off of the entire unit before you start to close your kitchen. So we close this side, we close this side, we pull it back, and exit. Next feature, our little tiny bathroom. Well, it's not properly a bathroom, it's just a small station where we can, in the morning, brush our teeth, shaving, comb our hair if we need. We have a small mirror that fits both sides, is extendable, and we can turn it wherever we want. We have more storage area here inside. We can put toothbrush, toothpaste, shower gel, small soap for the hand, and here we have another tub with also split water. Of course, that we don't have a way to collect the water because otherwise it would not fit in the car. But the good thing is it swings wherever we want, so we can close it. Here we have more storage for toilet paper, to put some cosmetics, to put some roll-ons, perfumes, etc. And here on the top we have all the buttons that control all the area here in the back, which will I explain very soon. So in this small board here on the side of the back, we have the supply for the water for the kitchen, and we have this socket that is only destined for the water tap. We have USB sticks, USB sockets where we can charge our phones while we are outside cooking, and we have a voltage measure, a voltmeter that will always tell you how much power we still have in our secondary battery. Okay, regarding storage, we have these small compartments here on the side where I normally keep our rescue tools and other different fluids like brake oil, normal oil, whatever you will need if you travel, and it's all here very compact stored. And so this is that, and here on this side is where we will keep clothes, for example, and our bedding. So we pack our things in this small, very cool pockets. We can store a lot of clothes in here. Whatever you need, it stays here, very nice, folded. We always know where what is. We don't have to fiddle in the middle, and you can just practically very easily store it in the position that you want. Here we have, in this case, just a small blanket and pillows, tools that we can put whatever we want. So the storage units, all the storage holes are very versatile. You can put wherever you want it. So moving a little bit forward, we have more extra storage place, and here on this side we have a small compartment with a false base. Normally here we store our toilet, our portable toilet that I will show you in a bit, and here under you can always use this to store more items that you want. You can also use it as a secret compartment. Here on this side I have in this moment here my camera gadgets and equipment and microphones and so on. Another small space to store whatever you want during the night. Here's our first aid kit. Well, it's not yet filled up, but it's completely isolated to protect all kind of medicine or everything that needs to be that is a little bit more sensitive to the heat or to the cold. And from here, this is where you can get access to all the electricity of the car. So this car is designed to have a complete separate electric from the rest of the car. It means that I don't need to use the battery from the engine to run everything that I need. Here are all the connections, and I also have a light that can illuminate the entire area without using the car lights. Here under, it is where our secondary battery is installed. It is charged not only by the engine when the car is running, but it's also charged with solar when I'm standing for a long time. Switches and fuses are all installed. I have the possibility to switch the current directly from the engine to this battery, and I have the possibility with this switch that I will show you soon, that I have the possibility to completely shut down the entire electric system from the car in case that I need to make some maintenance, or in case that something should fail. And we still have more storage where we can store, for example, shoes or camping items or tools or something. Yeah. So as I was saying earlier, this is a switch that cuts off all the electricity from the car or from the camping area. We have a 50 amp fuse, and also very important, the fire extinguisher. So over here, passenger back door, we have our fuse boxes that in case that something blows up, it is very easy to access, and in case that one fuse goes off, it's easy to change the fuse if it would come in. There it is. Our solar charge controller. And in this case, we decided not to install the solar like we see in many campers on the roof. We decided to keep it completely independent. That means I can park the car in the shadow, and I can attach the solar panel wherever there is sun. So the car is protected and the car is charging. Here we have also a 40-liter water tank that can be filled up through this area, and in case of that we need to discharge everything that is there inside to clean it, we have always the possibility to open this valve and we drain completely the water out from this area. So, and in the front of all this, here we have another storage compartment where we can store shoes, we can store other longer items or bulky items that sits just right behind the passenger seat. So in case that the storage is not enough, which is not, we still have our jet bag. It's tiny, it's not so big, but it's enough to store our camping table, camping chairs, our solar panel. We don't carry so much things here on top. We want to keep the top of the car as light as possible to avoid any kind of unpleasant surprises. Obviously, if you are in a very desperate situation, you have always a toilet that I talked about earlier. And it's this beautiful thing. It's just a simple bucket where you can put a plastic bag inside. You put it like this, around, flip the seat, and there you have it. It's obvious that this is to be used only if you are in a remote place and there's no public toilet available, or if you're in a camping ground, you use a camping toilet. But this is always nice to have, because we don't know when you need to go and where you need to go. So, and as I was saying, this is where we store our toilet. Stays here, ready for all cases. So in case, like for example today, where the weather is a little bit unpredictable and it's not nice, sometimes it rains, it stops, it rains, it stops. Where shall we sit to eat? Well, you must wonder why I have this here. And this is to install our table. So the table fits perfectly in. We are able to close the door. 2 people can sit here on this side, or I can always make it like this. I can sit on the middle console, and one person can sit on this side, other on this side, and we have a table, not only to eat, but also a table where you can put a laptop and work from here and just chill out. So next thing is how to sleep in it. Okay, so how to prepare our sleeping area. Well, let's start with the front seat, driver's side. We remove the headrest and we lean all this way back. We use the table, and I will explain you why I do that. We use a table to create as a support. We remove all this because we don't need it. Another thing that I did not mention earlier is that I've also installed back the safety belts so that at least one passenger can drive here and can be safe. So we lean this down, we remove all this net. This is a safety net that I installed just to avoid that cargo slips from one side to another. And we install this board right here. Wait on a second. Like this. Okay. Then we start to install the mattresses. So the mattresses that we use to make a seating area, we use it also to make the bed. This one comes here in the back. There. And I have also here these other 2 small pieces that go into the back of the car. Go to the back. So as you can see, this one has this round shape just to fit precisely into this shape of the car. So here we have our bed. Hello. Blanket. Okay, so this is the reason why I turned the back from the seat down. It's just to give a little bit better access so that I can in and out of the bed whenever we want. Like this, we are able to make a nice sleep. So I hope that you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the like button, and see you next time.